Hi everyone, Onita here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a bit of a chatty one, I guess you could say, a bit of statistics here and there. And it's the mid-year check-in, just to see how I'm going in the middle, well, since we've passed the middle of the year. I ran into a bit of problems, right? And some things just did not make sense, like especially with the genres, like my most read genres and the formatting, so all that will be properly done at the end of the year until I figure out what the hell has happened, because the numbers just weren't adding up. And this is not the mid-year book tag freak out or mid-year book freak out tag thing that's already been done. This is about how I'm going in terms of goals and just the general kind of stuff. So let's get on with it. So how many books have I read so far up to this point, up until filming? It's a 39 out of 50. I'm still ahead of my reading schedule that it says on Goodreads, but it's been 39 for a while now. July has not been my friend. It really has not, and I'm a little worried about that. So yeah, that's how I'm going so far, but 39 is still pretty good. And out of the 39 books, the total combined pages is 14,844 pages. That's a lot of pages. Most read author by gender. We have 17 for female and 10 for male. It wasn't really my goal to read more by one gender. It was just my goal to read, and it's quite interesting that there's more females. It really is. You're probably thinking the math doesn't add up. There's 27 different authors, but because I'm mainly a series reader, Andrzej Sapkowski, for instance, with the Witcher series, I'm just only putting it down as just one gender and not doing the same author twice, if that makes sense. And because I've been reading series so far this year, well, obviously it would not make sense to double up on a gender, because it's like, oh, this author in this series, that's just one person, you know what I'm trying to say? Now, in for the series check-in. Series I have completed, I've only completed 2 out of the, I really don't know how many series I'm in the middle of right now. A completed series. I have 2 completed series so far. Themis Files Trilogy and Fable Duology. I read them this year, obviously. Fable is a bit more of a recently completed one, and Themis Files is still recently-ish. I think it was like around May or something like that. Okay, and for the series, I am still reading. With this one, I have said that the series that are completed, like completed series, like the Witcher series, Shadow and Bone and stuff like that, those series that are completed, that I'm still making my way through, that I'm still in the process of reading. I have 6. I have the Witcher series, which I'm currently reading at the moment, and it's not here, but I'm kind of nearly halfway through the 3rd book of the series, like the main series. Outlander series. This is not a completed series, but the 9th one is coming out. It's going to be a 10-book series. I don't know. I was really struggling with this one because it was like 10 years from book 8 to book 9. And it'll probably be around that time again for 9 and 10, because the author put so much detail into her books and so much research. But I still put it down here, even though it's not completed. But I am more behind, like I am further behind in the books than I am in the series. So Outlander series by Diana Gabaldon is on this one, because like I said, it's not completed. Maybe I should have put this in up to date. We have the Shadow and Bone trilogy by Leigh Bardugo. I have only read a couple of chapters in the 2nd one, and it is so good. It really packs a punch, especially the end of the 1st chapter. That was really, really good. The Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I was very surprised at how much I really ended up enjoying this book, and I'm very excited to continue on with the rest of the series. I don't know if I will get it finished this year, but I at least want to make a good headway so that I don't have to read too much for next year. Arc of a Scythe series. I was meant to read this book in July. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. It will get finished, so don't panic too much about that. And Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series. I have the last book to read, and then that series is going. And up-to-date series. These are the series that are not completed yet or don't have a release date until the end of this year until the beginning of next year. So these are the ones that are still currently in the process of, like in terms of installments, like whether the next installment has come out or not, and that I know are long-running series. So I'm actually going to put the Outlander series here because it doesn't deserve to be in still reading. So Outlander series by Diana Gabaldon is the one I am up to date. Oh no, but see, I'm not up to date with it. So yes, I am still reading it. So I'm up to book 3, which I haven't even read yet. So yeah, ignore that part because Outlander did deserve to be in still reading. So ignore that part about it being in up to date. I have 4 books that are up to date now, not 5. Or series, I should say. A Song of Ice and Fire series. I finished the reread of it early this year. Loved it. Patiently waiting for Winds of Winter. Hopefully it'll come out next year. Actually, I don't know. I shouldn't like give myself false hope. I just hope it comes out soon. From Blood and Ash series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. She has the first one in a new spin-off series coming out October. I'm gonna bundle the spin-offs in like the From Blood and Ash universe as like a series in the universe. We have the spin-off series, which I think is just going to be a duology, I don't even really know. And then we have a new one coming out, The War of the Two Queens. Oh my god, I already pre-ordered it. I'm impatiently waiting for it. That one's coming out next year. The Heartstopper series by Alice Oseman. It's a graphic novel, contemporary, like YA contemporary, love it. And I have, well, there's 4 up till now. I think the 5th and last one that I know of is coming out next year. And the Lawful Time series, which is by YouTuber Daniel B. Green, and with his book Breach of Peace, which is the first one. I think the next one, or the next book in this series, is going to come out this year, end of this year hopefully. I'm very curious to see where it's going to go, like very curious. And I have yet to read one series from beginning to completion. That is the Poppy War. Quite looking forward to it. Hopefully I'll have a better time with this one. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm a little nervous that I'm not going to like it, but I've read a little bit of a sample and the writing seems to be so much easier to follow other than the 5th season, which I'm happy about. Out of all the series I have read, I should really count how many that is. So this is weird, this is different. Out of all the series I have read 12, 13 if I start reading The Poppy War, and I have 12 standalones. Isn't that weird how that equaled up with each other? Like, that is really strange. 12 standalones I've read so far and 12 series I've read so far. So like I'm not counting the series like, for example, Shadow and Bone, Siege and Storm, and Rage and Ruin, or Ruin and Rage or something like that. I'm only just doing it as like the Shadow and Bone series, not the books individually. That is crazy. That really is crazy. If, like I said, it would have been one more if I had started reading The Poppy War. But up until now, that is weird. That's actually pretty cool though, in a way. DNFs. I have 3 DNFs. I've really been embracing the if I don't like it, DNF it. And so the 3 of them are One Day by David Nichols, You Love Me by Caroline Kepnes. I'm not going to be picking up the next one. It just feels like a cash grab. I think I should have been honest with myself with the second one. I don't think I love this series as much as other people do. It's not for me, it really isn't. And the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin. I've talked about this. Have I talked about this? When was I reading it? I don't have my notebook. Oh yeah, last month. Last month I said I DNF'd it. I don't know if it's because of the formatting, and maybe I just can't pay attention to it in ebook format. Maybe I need it in my hands physically. But yeah, I DNF'd that one. I'm a little regretful yet a little happy that I have DNF'd it. Maybe I just need a little bit more experience with N.K. Jemisin's writing, so I'm going to just start with her debut and then work my way towards the 5th season just to get myself acquainted with her writing. I think that's going to be the way for me. I would have had 2 more segments for this. I would have had most read genre and formatting, like whether it's physical, hardback, paperback, ebook, you know, the numbers didn't add up. I'm going to have to go back, look at my notes, look at everything, look at the statistics that I have in one of my notebooks where I keep all my statistics at, maybe change up the statistics and how I actually do them. And yeah, it really gave me a bit of a headache trying to figure out how to work it out, and also whether to include DNFs or not. Like, I don't know. For now, look, at the end of this year, I'm hoping to have a bit more of a comprehensive look, but like my year overall in terms of what I have just said with series, most read, genre, author, gender. And thank you so very much for watching. I think this is going to be a bit of a quicker video than I anticipated, so thank you so very much. And if you liked it, make sure you leave a like. If you want to leave a comment and down below and let me know how you are going this year. If you want to subscribe to my channel to see more content from me, you can do so. And I will leave you then. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!